Okay, we are Wes, puncher of things. But we've also got lore to possibly unravel. So let's chat to Leda.
Oh, hello. Did you feel it? Mikula the Kind's enchantment appears to have broken. But while my devotion to kindly Mikula remains unchanged, by my troth I am not so sure about the others. No, wait. Perhaps this is a blessing in disguise. I can wield my sword to cull the undeserving, those unfit to bask in tender Mikula's presence. I should have thought of this earlier.
Are you being voice acted by the same person who did Nefeli Lu? You sounded a bit like you were at times there.
Right. It's time to begin ferreting out those of us who don't deserve to be at kindly Mikula's side.
So we can suggest names. Or we could make no suggestion. What about our little poison boy?
Thiolier. It's true. His devotion to St. Trina is plain to see. I fear his vows to Mikula the Kind are merely secondary. But for this very reason, Thiolier is incapable of betrayal. St. Trina's love for kind Mikula is boundless. She is, after all, his other half. Or perhaps her feelings go beyond even that. Even if she was left behind, I doubt her heart would waver.
Okay, but maybe Hornsent. Can we trust you, fellow?
Intriguing. What remains there to be said? Do you presume us allies even now? Though Mikula's spell is newly broken, I must profess, the spell mattered little. Uphold his covenant, Mikula shall, and in godhood redeem our rueful clan. Then Marika and vilest Erdtree both will at last be from divinity wrenched. And surely, contented I will be.
So you sound like you're still on board.
But first, clear resounds the call of vengeance. The Impaler, Messmer, must pay his due. In vengeance for the flames, my blade I wield. How could I allow myself to forget? Revenge alone assures me peace of mind.
Okay, so maybe you're more in love with revenge than you are with Mikula.
Think not to hinder me upon my path, lest you too wish to face the reckoning.
Oh, he's threatening me now.
Think not to, lest you...
Well now. Leda, Hornsent needs to die.
Right. It's those of us who...
I'm going to suggest the Hornsent.
The Hornsent. On one hand, he trusts Mikula the Kind to bring salvation to his people. With the enchantment lifted, his vengeful passions may once again ignite. But surely he'd be mindful of kindly Mikula's promise. On the other hand, the Hornsent does present his own dangers. Perhaps your concerns are well-founded after all. Allow me some time to mull it over.
Excellent. You do some mulling then, Leda. We will go and find something to punch. Now that we've started on this path, bridge leading to the village, should we have a proper poke around the Bonnie village as well? Because we looked around it, but we haven't thoroughly investigated it. Also, is that another finger rune? It clearly is. I hate it. Also, what's that? Is that a map marker that we haven't got? Okay. We can live without that map marker for now, because that's the Jagged Peak. Let's start with Bonnie Village, and then we'll go to the Church District. I don't want to just skip past Bonnie Village and not actually acquire any of the lore that may be in the area. So I want to check each and every building on at least one character. And that's going to be Wes. And it gives us an opportunity to punch and sometimes kick people. Oops. And sometimes miss them. Bully. What do you have for us? We're out of fruit. Pots. Yeah, we like pots. So yeah, let's just keep on kicking. I'd like a bit more kicking. Punching is working effectively, but I'd like some more kicking, please. Ooh, like so. Was that a roundhouse kick that we did? Nice. Why are there so many of you? I guess that's why we can summon, is because there are 6 million of them. And I don't know if there's going to be any hidden doors in any of these huts. Oh, hello. Wait. Okay, we can't just FaceTime you. We can do pretty good stagger, but not fully. Now, he's buffing yourself. Yeah, he's able to poise through some of our attacks. So, ouch. The old jumping heavy's got him now. Some sort of sick jumping spin kick combo. We love it. Yeah, is there potentially any hidden stuff in the area? If there is, we've just broken it open. Oh, I should have probably tested out my palm blast as well. That one works well. Cookery? What are you doing up there? Now suddenly loads of you. Get wrecked. I suppose it's not a proper fight scene unless you've got dozens of people getting wrecked up by one dude. And there's the Bonnie butchering knife. So I guess that would be a knife of the kind they use to slice people up. Looks much like the butchering knife that you get back in base game. Yeah, dismember human bodies in the making of the great jars stored in the jails. Yeah, I think we've read that before, so maybe that is it for things of interest in the village. In that direction, there is this trench though. We looked around this trench, kinda, the other day. Let's actually drop into it this time though and kick some dogs. Dogs being tougher than the people. Which, yeah, I guess it's no great surprise. These people were a bit pissed. Another dog. Probably not best to fight it on horseback. And there is a thing at the end here. Good. Spirit one? Yeah. Very well. Probably get away without boosting my equip load right now. Because greatswords are heavy. But fists generally aren't. What else have we got that might be worth it though? Shard of Alexander would be good, but it looks as though Wes doesn't have it. Crits restore HP, probably not necessary. I guess we could go for Viridian +2, make our stamina bar a bit longer. And then how much longer is it making it than the Erdtree one? Because the Erdtree one does also boost stamina. Did that also boost HP? Heck with it, yeah, we'll stick with Erdtree for now. And then there's probably nothing else because we've been up here. We've explored the whipping hut. That's a tough dog. So now I think we shall just pop up to our site of grace. Now, to the east, we find a little tower building. Doesn't seem to be a way in here. Aha, a spirit spring. That would allow us in. Ah, but it's locked. Well, we should be able to deal with that. Now we can enter. What do we find? Have we entered or have we just jumped over it? Yeah, we just jumped over it. What a sausage. Rabath's Rise. Okay, who's Rabath? And this is a memory stone. Because it now looks like that kind of... No, it's something more interesting. Rabath's cannon. It's a ballista. Go on. Made by spell machinist Rabath. Imbues bolts of magical damage and guides shots towards their target. We never really used ballista or jar cannon on anybody in base game. There's no reason why we couldn't use it on Wes in the place of a longbow for when we do have to pull things. We do have great arrows. Well, we've got 6 Radan spear. We do have some great arrows. We'd have to probably look up where to buy the dang things. But still, that's very cool. A magical jar cannon. Maybe now the front door can be opened from the inside. Who'd have thought? Wes finding something of use in a wizard's tower. Here we are at the front door, which is now open. So maybe there was a door here the whole time. And I just missed it. Or maybe we just didn't work our way this far around the tower. But either way, we can get back on track and head towards what appeared to be a big church building. And it's cherry time. As you can see, we're no longer a dancer. I figured, let's check the equipment of champions whilst we're back at Enya, or Enya's bod at least. And yeah, turns out R'hllana has an armor set that looks pretty cool. So we're going to take this armor set and we're going to go into the Shadow Keep front entrance and we're going to see what sort of mischief we can get up to. It's a golden hippo. That is entirely the wrong sort of mischief. Oh god. Oh god, it's just going to kill us in like 3-4 hits. Heal. Oh, piss! It one-shot us pretty much. Okay, that's an awful start. Wasn't expecting to get jumped by a hippo the minute the episode started, but here we are. Alright. Probably a candidate for Rock Sling. It's big, and so we should get lots of hits in. We might stagger it. That's a gaping dragon attack if ever I've seen one. Yeah, now that we're not extremely unprepared, seems like it's going alright. Oh, it's now a golden porcupine. Can we stab it in the eye? Yeah, we can. For good damage, no that's. Oh. And now it's going to just kill us in a hit again. Yeah. Okay. So the fight goes well until Ons loses, well, until Yosh loses aggro, and then we immediately die. Oh, it's a grab attack. Okay. And then we're dead. Excellent. Once again, love these DLC bosses that just don't give you a second to set up at the start of the fight. I mean, on the one hand, why should they give you a second to set up? They're trying to kill you. But on the other hand, because it's a video game, it's supposed to not be frustrating as all heck. Oh, fuck off. That was miles away. And now we can't even see. And that flask apparently doesn't have any healing on it. It's got Twiggy. Maybe it's got magic damage? Yeah, I guess that flask isn't a healer. Now that we remember that, though, let's give it a bit of... Okay, I thought that made us disappear or fly up into the air or something. But I guess not, because we're now practically dead. We can't see shit. And we are dead. What a fun experience we're having. I'm having fun. Are you having fun, dear viewer? Now, one could argue I should be doing something different at the start, but there's only so much you can do when he just charges you in, like, a moment. Now, let's get off Twiggy. I am well over here, and therefore you're not going to touch me, hopefully. Now, down he goes. Gets stabbed. And now, please continue to ignore me. Or not. Oh, he's on phase 2 already. Excellent. I mean, quill attacks make sense. He is a porcupine. Good. Down again. Another crit, because it is a big damage. And we like big damage. Should probably go for safety class. Because the problem isn't that we're running out of flasks or anything. The problem is that he's just killing us in like a combo or two. But now he's dead. Amazing. Jolly good. We got an aspect of the Crucible and some Shadow Tree fragments. We like those. And now we've got a Site of Grace that's 2 feet away from our previous Site of Grace. Oh, and I suppose we've got 200,000 runes. That's nice. So, another level. We're now level 8. Although our Spirit Ash is still only level 2 somehow. And where do we go? Vigor? We're still dying a lot. Even with R'hllana's cool armor set, that you would suspect is significantly stronger than the Dancer set, we're still dying a lot. We've got a door that can open from that side. So, I guess the map is largely useless, but if we go that way and work our way round... Can we go further in? I'm going to guess not. No, maybe we can drop back down into here from later. But as it is, we've only got this route. With a ghost. Ho, ghost. No, such thing is utterly inconceivable. We have not been abandoned. Messmer is the son of Queen Marika. Her Grace would never abandon her own flesh and blood. I'm going to call doubt on that one. I'm fairly sure that she has in fact abandoned Messmer. The Blessing of Marika suggested that much. So, yeah, saying how she used to make physic for Messmer, but not anymore. Ooh. Nice. Cherry, Swordmaster. Yep. Should look behind you, my friend. More festive grease. Yeah. Now, are you facing the wrong way? You might be, you know. Is there any reason why we can't just sneak up on you? Doesn't look like it. So what's your purpose? Are you here to just tell us, oh, by the way, you can jump out here, and there's like a mini Erd tree? So it feels like something we'd want to check. One-handing this sword seems to be highly effective. And I approve. Now, who do we backstab first? Is it the Black Knight, who's probably the worst enemy, or is it the guy who's going to go down in a hit, leaving us the Black Knight one-on-one? Oh, piss off with your stomps. Yeah. Mistakes may have been made. Especially because we kind of can't turn around now to see what's happening. There we go. Now, how do you all feel about this? He doesn't seem to mind, but he also doesn't like it when he's on a flight of steps. Good. I really hope you're one of those that doesn't come back. Or maybe we can just clear out that side room and it won't be a problem. Sweet. Main gauche. Okay. Right, is that where we came from, down there? Yeah. So, main gauche, is that like left hand or something? Or am I just making stuff up? It's a dagger. With a large handguard. Intended to be used in the left hand. Yeah, I'm civilized, I know things. Complementing a piercing sword or identical blade held in the right. Ooh. So it's like a parrying dagger. But that's pretty cool. Oh yeah, aspects of the Crucible Thorns. Let's see, we scour the area by rolling around on the ground. In an age long past before this land was enshrouded in shadow, the vitality of the Crucible flourished. Remains of this can be seen in the ancient ruins. Yes, first there was the Crucible, then there was the Erd Tree. But how does that work in the realm of shadow? And also, were we wise to just jump out of that window? Got us a spear. The Talisman of Lord's Bestowal. Increases poise after using a flask. Cool. Depicts Godfrey receiving the precious sap. The Lord accepted the sap stoically without any sign of wavering. No wonder Lord of the Erd Tree casts a long shadow over the lands. Now that's another Black Knight. Is that one facing us? I think it might be, you know. I think we might want to throw a moon in its face, although is it facing us? Maybe its back is turned. Let's throw a moon at it anyway. Now, can we persuade some of these to hit you in the back? Yes. Good. You're not so bad when you don't see us coming. And we got the Black Knight helm. Yeah, I should probably find that set on someone at some point. And because your back's turned, I guess we never need to worry about you again. So, little storeroom it is. Armory, I suppose, would be a better term for it, because it's all weaponry. There's definitely another lad in here. Oh, it's another Black Knight. Bloody hell. Let's just fling glint blades at it from afar. And then one more. Good. Yeah. This place is going to be much worse on non-cherry based characters that can't just fling glint blades everywhere. Because they are still tricky to fight, those Black Knights. Although again, might be able to run past that one. Where will this ladder take us? I feel like this is a whole optional side bit, and now we might have cleared it out. Door that can only open from this side, for a change. And who wants a piece? We can summon in here. Should we? It's a Black Knight. And a crossbowman of some sort. And some more soldiers. So, yeah, this is all new. Ah, but wait, this isn't new though. So we're now back to here. Ouch. Oh no, he's given up. Or has he? He probably should have given up. Okay, so yeah, that was all an optional side bit. That let us avoid the 4 soldiers up here. But now we've taken out 2 of them. That guy's got a flaming weapon, so he's the one I want to kill next. We got him, kinda. Oh, piss, how did that not kill you? Fuck off! I hate when they survive on a sliver of health like that. Prick.